Hey, ladies. So today I want to talk about what do you do for your partner in times that they have done something or gone out of their way for you? So, such as, give you an example. For me, one day I've been dealing with some physical pain in my neck and I have a problem in my cervical. And so my husband went and took part of his moment in his day to go and get me a machine that we had bought off of like OfferUp or something. And he bought it for me. And so he took a moment out of his day, drove 30 to 45 minutes out of his way, got the machine, brought it all the way back, even dropped it off at home for me, and then went back to work. Luckily, he has a job that he was able to do this. Now, normally, sometimes, I gotta be honest, there's days where I don't take it into consideration and I accept in whatever he's done, but I don't give the, let's say, appreciation back or even acknowledgement to a point. So that day, I stepped into my own and realized when he did that and he said he was going and doing what he needed, going to get the machine that I needed and brought it back. I took a moment and then I messaged him back. I texted him back to let him know, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you're doing, that you're taking the time out of work to help me on something that I was not able to do because I was stuck in the hospital doing some things. And so he ended up doing that. And I messaged him letting him know, again, thank you. But also, what is it that I could do for him to make his day a little bit lighter? What is it? There's something that he needed from me that day to take off of his plate or something that would make his day a little bit easier or better, just to even show how much I appreciated all that he did, leaving work, going to do that. And it took like an hour out of his day, which ended up pushing him almost an hour back. So in turn, he let me know that he even truly loved that I offered that. He acknowledged that, whoa, that's actually she doesn't normally do. So it was that even exchange, that balance between the two, the balance between that partnership, that teamwork that worked. Now I know us as women, and same with the men, we can all get in our heads in our own space and in our own stories and what we're dealing with without realizing that there's something going on in their world as well. And if your partner does something for you, whether man, woman, whoever it is, if your partner does something for you that it takes apart from their day to just show you that you matter to them, pay them back the favor. It's just so simple. Even though you may think they may have a huge request, they may not. All my partner asked me for, my husband, he said, can you just pick up the girls if you have time? And if I can I work out on the treadmill, for this amount of time while you take over and do certain things? And I said, absolutely. I will do what I can to make sure that you have your time since you went out of your way to help me with mine and do what I do and get the machine that is going to help me in the long term with my neck and my physical issues. So those simple things, even though it's so small, matter so greatly. He recognized that I was able to come out of my own and say, hey, you know what? Let me do something for you. He even recognized later, like, wow, he doesn't know if I've ever done that, let alone more recently in these past years. He's like, I don't remember the last time you've done that. And I didn't even take that personal because he's right. He's right. I don't normally do it. I don't always do it. But something came over me that day. I just wanted to reach out to him and make sure that he knew he was appreciated and loved. Just like we as women want to know that we're appreciated and loved for the things that we do. So part of that, ladies, stepping out, doing what you need to do, even though there's times that we want to stay in that rough spot and not want to do it, it's going to be for the betterment of you and for your spouse or your partner, the betterment of your relationship. And then, share it with your kids because it's a good thing for them to see too, that mom and dad are collaborating and working together. And if one did something for somebody that was good and out of their way or whatever it is, they can do it. The other partner can add in as well and take a burden off so they can, have an easier time at home. See that there is that give and take, that balance, not just the take, 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 or a give, give, give. Because you also got to do things for yourselves. You got to keep that balance. All right, ladies. I'd like you to comment, tell me what you think, like, and subscribe so you see more videos.